this is going to be my template, and I don't want to use my template. So before I do anything else, I'm going to save this, and I've got a folder where I save rods that I'm doing. I'm going to go to the one that says rod designs with reels, and I'm going to put it in there. And we're going to call this a custom bass rod 1. We're going to save that. Now we've up here at the top we've got custom bass rod 1. This is our template. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and make this transparent. Now this template will let us see through things that we add to it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to choose a handle. We'll go to handles, and we're going to choose this bass handle. Yep, that's one we want. We have to open it with paint, and then what we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll take that handle and copy it, and we'll go back to our template, and we'll go up here, and we're going to paste that handle right on there, just like that. Alright, now we're going to go get a reel seat. And we'll go to our reel seats, and let's see, I want a Fuji. Yeah, I like this one right here. I'm going to open up that Fuji reel seat, open with paint, and once again I'm going to copy and paste. And that, go back to our template, paste. And so you don't have to worry about all that fuzzy stuff because it ain't going to show once you put it on the rod. And now you notice that our handle on this reel seat here don't match up that good. So what we want to do is center that reel seat. We'll go over here and we'll take this handle. And it's just like building a rod. And we want to get that lined up at the top there. And do a little cosmetics there. Now I'm blind as a bat, so I've got a gap here that I got to fill in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, copy, paste, and I'm going to bring that right down here on the edge here, and ta-da! And then you see I got a little dribble down here at the bottom. Boom. Now we're going to go view. Now we've got our handle and our reel seat. Now we need a foregrip. You know something, this foregrip here, look, I think I'm just going to use the one that I've got right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here, copy, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go paste, center that on our rod. I'm going to take my line and I'm going to ease those corners. We don't want pointed corners. Now that we got that, now what we're going to do, we're going to go to another one of our folders that has, and I've got ready use guides. And I think for this one here, I think I'm going to use this one here. As you can see, I've got different sizes of guides, tips, and even the hook keeper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the largest one right now, and I'm going to open that in paint. That's pretty large for this size rod, so let's go to the smallest one we got. And see, we got different sizes, so we got choices. Oh, that looks good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back to my template. And I'm going to paste right here. I don't know, I got a little black dot on my screen I got to get rid of for some reason. Alright, now what we're going to do, you notice that we're still a lot larger than our rod. So what we're going to do is, you can shrink these on screen to a certain extent without distorting them too bad. Remember that we're just trying to show what a rod's going to look like that we're actually going to build, but we want to be able to show the customer the rod before we build it. So what we can do, we can put that hook set there, and if you don't want a whole lot sticking out the other side, you can set and just trim that a little bit, and it gives us the idea that we want. You notice that I got a little frost around that picture. This one here was made into a JPEG, which frosted it, but the reason I didn't care is because all you have to do is just cut both ends of it, and then the frost goes away. Now what we can do is put that right there. We're just gonna shrink this down until it fits our rod to a pretty good. And once we get it the way we want to, we'll just put that on there, and that's still going to give us the wrap effect that we want. Now let's see, let's go grab let's go grab a decal. So we'll go back, we'll go to stickers and decals, and this is a bash rod, so let's see. Now let's open this one up. Open, paint. Yeah, see, there's me a nice bass decal. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab that, copy, and then I'm going to go back to my rod. I'm going to paste. Now see, that's pretty large. So what I'm going to do, without distorting it too much, if you keep it in perspective, but we're just trying to just give it an ideal. Yeah, I don't like the way that done that, so I'm going to start all over. Well, I lost the decal, so I got to go get it again. Alright, so let's see what this does. I'm not going to lose my decal yet because I may need it again. And there's two ways I could have shrunk this, or I could have took it to Picture Publisher and shrunk it, but I've decided I'm just going to use it the way it is. So we make the blue go away. We put the fish on here, and just like any rod, you can't always see the whole picture. So let's see. And let me. I don't like that placement. So I'm going to take it back off there. We'll do it again. And let's see. I think I'm going to do something like that right there. The whole bass is going to be on the rod, but what part are we going to see? It don't matter as long as you can show the customer that there's a fish on the rod. So we got our bass on the rod. Alright, so now we need some guides. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go back to our ready to use guides. We're going to go back to where we got this. And we're going to open up, I'm going to guess this one may be the right size. And open it in paint. And I'm going to copy it. Go back to my template. Let's see, I want to put that guide. Let's see, there's center at 12. Go 22. Be 24. So we're going to put that guide at 27. Right around 27. And once again, this one section is frosted. And I did that on purpose so I can show you, even though you get bad images, they'll still work for you. Now we put that right there about 27 and a half. We'll get it on there like that right there. We're going to cut it. There's our stripper guide. Now we're going to go, we got a 70, 60, let's try a 50. Open, paint, copy, go back to your template. We're going to flip it the right direction. Now you see that this one here is way too small. 70 was okay. So you know what I'm going to do? Watch this. Got to get it just right. There we go. We'll just catch that, copy, paste. We're going to go down here. We're at 27. We're going to do this one at right at 36. And we're going to set, we're going to trim that. Then we're going to go on down the line. We're going to go 36. And that one's still too small. So I skipped 60, so let's go get a 60. And we're going to open it with paint. And we're going to grab this one, copy. And we're going to go back here, paste, we're going to flip it. And we got to clean up the frost. And you notice it ain't that hard to clean that up real quick. Now we're going to put this one at 44. And we want that where it just gives us a good impression of that guide. And we're going to go here and we're going to trim it to the rod. And then we got our second guide. Alright, nope. Let's see, that's 3 guides. We're going to here, which this is not going to be a 100-inch rod. This is going to be we're just going to cut that rod off right there.